was it?
Dad got his call to the Army, and Mom, anyhow, he had to go, and I got up that morning with him and went and saw him get on the bus, and it was a hard thing to do. And then he went to Camp Pickett, Virginia, and I had never been nowhere in my life by myself.
Not out of Knott County anyway.
Not in Knott County anyway, except, yeah, we went together to Detroit, but anyway. I couldn't stand it. I thought I'd go to the end of the world to see him, no matter where it was at. But I was afraid, but I still would go. And I was 4 months pregnant, and I ordered me some pretty clothes, and I dressed up real pretty. And I got on that bus and rode it all night and all day, and got to Camp Pickett, Virginia, and asked about where he was at, and they told me this. That the bus driver was kidding all of us. We were children, really, but we thought we was adults. Told us that they just moved all those guys out, and they wouldn't know about the guys. Oh, they moved and just moved them out. And see, I hadn't heard from Dad, but I wrote him, and he knew I was coming. I thought. He didn't get my letter. And there I was on that big old base with all them soldier boys going everywhere, and didn't know a soul in the world. I didn't know what to do. And I just went into the office, and I told him who he was, and told him what his address. And these soldiers just kind of laughed. They said, "Come on, go with me. I'll take you where he's at." And there was 5 of them. They wanted me to take me, so see his reaction. And it shocked him to death when he saw me. He looked around, didn't have no idea. He didn't get my letter, so he didn't know I was coming.
I couldn't even get overnight pass on the council.
And
Really?
They wouldn't give me a pass to stay on the post.
I thought that we were. I was going to have to catch a cab and go back to Coburn, Virginia, and stay all night.
Blackstone, Virginia.
Blackstone, and stay all night by myself. But you can tell the rest of it, Dad.
I don't know the rest of it.
This sergeant let us have his room, and he went out in town staying all night.
But I still couldn't stay with her all night. I had to go back to the barrack before midnight.
But he could stay to midnight, and he'd have to go back to his barracks.
I couldn't even get off the post. Couldn't even get an overnight pass.
And then the hardest thing that ever happened was I was 8 months pregnant, and he come home on furlough. I went with him to get on the bus, and I know that I would not never see him again for over a year. Because when he got on that bus, they sent him straight to Korea, and I didn't see him until about 18 months later.
Got on the bus, went to Chicago, Illinois, got on a train to San Francisco, California.
And he didn't see Jenny then until she was about 18 months old.
My goodness.
And she walked through there and she looked up, she said, "Daddy?" She knew, because he had an enlargement picture, and I would tell that was her daddy.
I was laying on a canvas bunk in Japan when I got the letter that day that I had a baby girl. Getting ready to ship out to go to Hokkaido, Japan, and from Hokkaido, Japan, and Korea. And back to Korea, back to Hokkaido, Japan.
But that was just, it didn't seem real, did it? It didn't seem real that he was going to be able to have a child.
Sammy said they had the paved roads over there. They didn't have no paved roads either. They went up with gravel. Beat that dirt and dust all the time. Every time where you went. Ride them old trucks, jeeps.